Yo, what's up? It's your boy Steve-O, the rookie mechanic Rideshare. I want to talk about a couple things. First off, thank you for those that have subscribed. Stupid mistake, but I got some good words of encouragement from a couple of you, and I appreciate that. I've been meaning to make a video on this, but I haven't had a chance, so I'm going to talk about it real quick. Sorry for the darkness, guys. Let's see. Dark enough. There we go. I want to talk about two things real quick. I'm going to try to keep this video under 8 minutes. AB5, California. The drivers out there, the ones that went out there and protest, the ones that went out there, not protest against it, but were in favor of it, right? That's going to come back and bite y'all in the ass because it's already doing it. You guys out there, it ain't looking good for y'all. And like I said, and before my channel got jacked up, I made a video about this already, but I wanted to talk about it again. You can say goodbye to surges. You can say goodbye to power zones if you like power zones. I personally don't like power zones. I think they're stupid. Uber's quest is a little bit different, but you guys asked for it, and I always say be careful what you ask for. Because the flexibility is gonna start, it's gone. So that's my thoughts on AB5. You guys push for this. The funny thing is, they came back and they gave you an offer of $21 an hour, and that wasn't good enough for you, right? So that you guys did that. Not, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourselves when it crumbles, because it will crumble. All right, moving on. I don't want to talk a lot about AB5 because I haven't done a lot of research on it and stuff. I mean, I've done some. I know the general things of it, but it doesn't look good for California. I'm just going to say that, and I hope that it only stays in California. I don't see it reaching other states. I don't see it reaching like Boston, Atlanta, Chicago, even here in Orlando. I don't see that happening, right? But shame on you guys. That's all I got to say. For those that were in favor of it and stuff. Jeez, motherfuckers don't know how to drive here in Florida. Sorry, guys. Which brings me to my last topic I want to talk about is what's going on in New York. I'm originally from Brooklyn, as you guys know, or may not know. I am going back to Brooklyn. I'm moving back eventually. It's about 2 years. I want to be up there in about a year and a half. But I gotta wait for my daughter to go to college. I'm not leaving my daughter. However, and NYC driver log, he's a good guy. Go check his channel out. He's been very transparent with his videos as far as the laws have changed. Not really the laws, but also the scheduled shifts, because they have scheduled shifts. They have scheduled times you can work, and you also have to. Uber Pro's out the door there, right? You have to have 1,000 rides, I believe it is, between, I think, a 3-month period, if I'm not mistaken, kind of like what we have now. Here's the thing with New York, all right, and I know, because not that I've driven rideshare there, but I lived there. I know why the TLCs are different there. You got to think about this. New York is one of the busiest cities, if not the busiest city in the United States, right? The reason that they're doing this, because there's certain streets, and you can look up NYC driver's log and he'll tell you all about it. You can look up the TLC laws and they'll tell you all about it, right? This mainly affects Manhattan, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens. What was the other one? I'm sorry, I'm not awake, guys. What was it for? Brooklyn. Sorry, guys, having a brain fart. I think it's I think the Bronx is in there too. Yeah, I know it's a 5, but there's certain streets in the city that you can't drive on, right? There's certain roads that you can't have so many drivers on those roads, and there's a reason for that, guys. Especially with the demand. If the demand is low, you know, you could get booted offline. If you check out his page, he has videos when he's been kicked offline, especially at the airport. But that's to keep drivers off the road in the busy cities. And there's certain roads, like in Manhattan, that go from, like, we'll say 96th Street down, right? You're not even allowed on those roads. I mean, unless you get a ride. You have to have a ride. You have to be en route. You can't go there and, like, stage up, you know, because I don't eat miles. I think that is one of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten. And that's helped me grow my revenue as a rideshare driver part-time in one of the crappiest markets in the United States, Orlando. But again, I'm part-time. By the time I get back home, if I drive, it's going to be either in New Jersey or maybe Long Island, because I don't think Long Island's affected by this. But so New York City, the stuff that's going on there, yeah, it's a little bit hard to swallow for some drivers up there. You know, having to go in and pick your shifts that you're going to do and stuff like that. That's rough. You know, I get it. But New York City drivers kind of understand it already, right? Because they have two different things up there, right? They have the TLC laws that they have to follow. They have special licensing that they have to be a rideshare driver. So the circumstances are a lot different. So it's more realistic for them than Cali, right? They get it, but you got to remember, with all these people up there, you know, they're trying to limit how many people are actually driving on the streets. That's the biggest takeaway from that. So that's my thoughts on New York, and my thoughts on California. I'm going to say it one more time. Be careful what you wish for, because it might come true. But all right, that's all I got, guys. I will have more videos coming up. It was a shame I couldn't get them restored by YouTube, but that's okay. Like I said, I got good words of encouragement from some good people, a lot of people that I follow, and I appreciate that. So much respect, Def. But that's all I got, guys. As always, be safe, be smart, don't be stupid. Make sure you get your advice from real rideshare drivers, not these fakes. Keep doing your thing and keep making your money. Check the description below for more helpful and useful information. And until next time, keep Ubering, lifting, and gigging on. Later, guys.